Walter feels tired as the servos in his power armor were pushing him forwards. None of this makes sense. This world clearly is not his own, yet the people and some of the technology is familiar. How and why he ended up here, he cannot say. Yet so much that has happened since the start of the Cataclysm that is unexplained. It is something that Walter is becoming used to. But if nothing else, the Magna Driver in his hand does give him some form of confidence. Let's see where that confidence takes him. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Aftershock, where we need to smash this body here, pulping it into the glacier. And we're going to need to do the same for this body down here and any others that make their way out of the ruins towards us. There we go, another down. And this prototype cyborg here doesn't seem like it's going to need any pulping whatsoever. We do have more ruins to explore on this side of the road, the agricultural farm, and then finally the augmentation center. We are going to go and mark both of these ruins as explored, as we have had a look fully through them. Now, do we want to keep on rocking the Magna Driver right now? Is that a sound plan? Probably not. So we are going to start to make our way back on over towards where our backpack is, and we're going to immediately run into the rat snatcher here. Well then, I think it's still going to have a little bit of trouble hitting us, so we're just going to try and back around here, and ideally we'll be able to grab the crash axe in time. It is going to take a turn or two, but we're able to start lashing out towards this thing, and right now it's just trying to run away from us. It's going to be doing hit and runs, but that didn't go so well for it, and it actually ended up dropping a stun gun that we're probably not going to pick up. We are just going to start dragging everything else that we have with us here though, hauling everything. Let's actually stop running. I'm going to start to make our way across the road over towards the ruins first, and then I think we'll go and have a look at the, the aquacultural center and the augmentation clinic. The reason I'm saying oh dear is because I think our thermal paste has worn off. It has. So let's go and apply some more heat retention cream. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And for whatever reason, we just don't seem to be able to activate it right now. There we go. Heat retention cream. Oh boy, we got it on. Good, before trouble. That should be starting to do some work, and there it goes. Let's get the axe back into our hand and continue hauling this stuff across the road here. I suppose we don't need to keep on hauling it though. Like, we can always just stop hauling here and run back to it should we need to. We're not hearing any whirring right now, so we got that going for us. Oh boy, well then. Okay, so we have seen some interesting things. Over in this direction, we have a bloodhound drone, but we also have, a Mox 4 scavenger, one of the frozen humanoids that is towering around 2 meters high. So it seems in general, the people that existed here on this planet were taller in general. So perhaps the gravity here is slightly lower, allowing for these larger frames to exist. Or maybe that's just the natural progression of humanity over a long period of time. Wouldn't be if we were on spaceships all the time, but hey, here we are. And we do have some good things down here. It looks like they're probably just going to be fighting among themselves for the moment, so that's cool. We'll let them keep on doing that for now, and let's just focus on the rest of the ruins that we have up here. It looks like we're being followed by something, though. It's the drone. Okay, we are going to keep on trying to attack that. It will keep on trying to attack us, though, which is not superb. So if it does come back for us, we'll strike it. Otherwise, we're just gonna leave it alone. Mind our own business, you know? Doesn't look like we've got anything here in this set of stuff, although we might have something down there, so still worth us having a look at it. So making our way around, what have we got? Nothing. Nothing by the looks of things. Okay, so we can mark that section of ruins as explored, and now we have the aquacultural farm that we can start to have a look at. We are going to start dragging our stuff on over towards it, hearing a fair amount of mechanical whirring coming from it though. I think heading over towards the augmentation center first is going to be what we want to do. And we can hear just so much movement going on inside there. Yeah, let's get the stuff upstairs and then see where we want to go from there. Yup, stop hauling. Let's leave it there for the moment. We do have a thermos here that we might want to have a look at using. Let's have a look at the aquacultural area first of all. We can smash that door there, or that vent. I'm kind of half tempted to see what we got going on behind the walls there. Let's just see if we have anything interesting. I think that's just going to poke back outside, so not so interesting for us, but it seems like all the jugs here are emitting some pretty noxious looking gas, so we're probably not going to concern ourselves too much with that. Holy crap. Okay, so how did that happen? Let's ask ourselves how that happened. So, beneath here, somehow through reinforced glass, and I don't know how this has happened, something down below has shot us. And it's shot us badly. Okay, we are so lucky to be alive right now. There is a big drone that's downstairs. We need to try and stop this blood loss. I don't think we can stop it with our hands though. We need to try and run back across. That's not good. I think running might be the only thing that we can do here. Come on, go, 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 go. Holy crap. Yes, we had to leave the crash axe behind, but I think that is something that we're just gonna have to be okay with. Okay, let's try and stop this bleeding. More. Yep, we need to do more. Okay, we are slowly getting the bleeding under control. There we go. Okay, shot straight through the torso. Okay, right, so we're going to mark this building here. We're going to mark danger. So Shift R can mark it as dangerous, danger bot, danger radius. Let's just say 1 square. That's fine. Dangerous area, so we know we know that that's not a great place for us to be. And you know what, actually, let's edit that to make it red. There we go. Much better. Dangerous area, danger bot. We know not to go there, ever. Yeah, okay. Well, goodbye, Crash Axe, I guess. We can't go back over there to get it, and I wasn't going to risk trying to spend the time picking it up because look at all the blood that we just lost. Okay, alright. Let's start hauling things. We're going to move them actually into the augmentation clinic here. Stop hauling. And let's see what we've got going on. So it looks like it's primarily magazines in here. The Analyst, Birdhouse Monthly, and Ham Radio Illustrated. Let's just have a quick flick through Ham Radio and see if it's going to give us anything worthwhile. Okay, we can actually learn from it, so it's going to be worth us holding on to that. That's going to teach us about electronics. Useful, very useful. We've got Birdhouse Monthly here as well, which we're just going to have a flick through that. It's going to probably tell us about fabrication. Cool, and we can still learn from that as well. So let's go drop it over there. Okay, looking through the rest of the place. Wow, we are so lucky to still be alive. I still don't know how it hit us, because that was reinforced glass down there, and it somehow got us. My thinking is that it's also reinforced concrete. It must have shot us through the flooring somehow, or there is just an angle that a bullet could get through there. But it's interesting that it could see us, and we couldn't see it down there. Terrifying, absolutely terrifying. And hey, we do have the ability to do some mending here, potentially, should we need to. There's freaking morphine in here, which we may want to have a look at that. Antibiotics as well. You know, let's actually just go and shift some of this stuff. We'll take those splints as well. We want to take them somewhere, and I think those are antibiotics as well. Excellent. Let's just start hauling them around. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything that we're going to be able to do on the auto dock at the moment. Let's just stop hauling and just see. Treat wounds. Yeah. Nothing that needs treatment right now, because everything's bandaged up pretty good for the most part. Still, let's just do an all-around search. There's the flu shot that's here that we're probably going to want to use right away. We got some oxycodone, it looks like, and some more antibiotics, and some antipsychotics. We're not going to need to stock up on the anesthesia kit. The flu shot, I'm hoping that we can just knock ourselves with that now. Inject, there we go. You no longer need to fear the flu, at least for some time. Good, okay. Let's start hauling everything along. We're just going to check out the rest of this clinic here. Oh, would you look at that? What leads to a bionic vault. And I am intrigued to see if we could potentially blast through the door with that plasma blaster, but I am also afraid about doing significant damage to ourselves right now, so maybe we don't want to do that. Looks like we've got some codeine and some aspirin and a towel. Excellent. Surprisingly, the towel is very useful. We want to keep at least one of those around with us. I think we'll probably just go back and grab all of our things just so that we can kind of start to stack everything together. Oh man, we are definitely going to want to try and take it a little easier considering just how damaged we are right now. Let's grab our duffel bag of things and let's see if we can't get some pill bottles sorted for these other bits and pieces that we want to pick up. The codeine, I suppose if we just grab this, it should go into that pot. We've got more than enough aspirin right now, so I'm not really concerned about that. We might actually want to take some codeine. Let's just double check that that's actually happening okay. Codeine, we've got 10 there. Let's just open up those pocket settings and just change the priority. And let's continue on. Awesome. A prescription bottle for tramadol, and the oxy we're going to take out. Just make sure we have a good supply of all of these things. So with the tramadol, we're going to go and set the priority to 1 on that, and then we're just going to go back in, say insert, and we're going to grab the other tramadol that we've been picking up, and we're going to chuck that in. There we go. Neat. And we've got all the oxycodone in 1 bottle now as well, so everything is as it should be. Just makes it much easier for us to sort through things. Oh wow, damn. That crash axe would still be very useful over here to pry these doors. I do wonder if we can make it back over there. Maybe if we stay crouched? I mean, we made it back across, right? Let's just open the door and see what we got going on. Because we can't see anything down there right now. Okay, it's like right beneath, so I think we might be able to make the run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As long as it stays beneath, we're safe. Okay, that was more than a little nerve-wracking. Okay, let's start hauling everything again. Let's actually just get our breath back, and let's crack this door. And we're going to head upstairs first of all. Oh, and we can see all the others fighting down below, which means that we might be able to try and pick them off from up here with the plasma rifle. I'll consider that. Hey, we've got some more memory cards, which is great. We don't have a tablet yet though, so that's not going to really help us out. But we'll take that, and hey, look at that. Salus IV. Okay, so we can get a little bit of information this way. So this is volume 2. Even during the discontinuity, Salus IV's population continued to drop as there were easier places to live even in the Salus system, from honeycombed asteroid habitats to domed cities with gorgeous views. Mercurial Genomics was an early member of the nascent post-discontinuity government efforts. As a result of this membership, they have successfully reclaimed Salus IV in the court system set up by ESCA. The Watley family, which runs Mercurial Genomics, began leasing development and exploration permits and allows the establishment of minor UICA outposts within Salus IV. There is an official citizen count of less than 20,000 sentient beings, albeit mostly in orbit. It is believed, however, that there are at least that many non-citizen sentients spread among squatter, smuggler, pirate, and feral uplift communities. Interesting. Okay, well, cool. Good to know. We'll check up here as well. We got ourselves a family photo. We'll probably want to have a look at that, see what's going on in that. A photo of a smiling family on a camping trip. One of the parents looks like a cleaner, happier version of a zombie you have seen. Well then, yeah, okay, we're going to keep on seeing them over there, aren't we? Yeah, let's just keep on moving for now. Some more aspirin that we don't need. Ooh, and we got ourselves a scalpel. Very nice. Some antifungal drugs as well that could be quite useful. I think we're just going to pick up that duffel bag again, just so that we can grab a few of these things. And we'll take the regular cough syrup, pick up some extra oxycodone too. But the scalpel, that's a damn decent tool. So much so that we can probably just drop the X-Acto knife. We're not going to need that anymore. All right. Onwards. The Kojiki. It's a chronicle of Japan's myths and histories. Interesting. Let's just have a quick flick through that, see what that will actually teach us. If anything, we can't carry it right this second. So let's actually just have a flick through everything else that we've got, just to see whether or not they can be useful to us, and then we'll drop them off if they aren't. It looks like we can get some recipes from them, so we'll have to hold on to some of them for the moment. It looks like it's just for fun, really. So let's not worry about that for the moment. Okay, so do we want to head downstairs here? I think we can give it a shot, can't we? And hey, because we got up to this higher level here, we should be able to see a little bit further, and we can. We can see the start of a road all the way out here. Where is that going to lead? Who knows? But Leominster is definitely going to be something of a safe point for Walter. Well, it will be a safe point eventually. We still need to deal with some of the other troubles that are here, but I think we're going to be able to do that. We will start off with this building first of all, though. Let's go see if we can't crack this door. We're just going to need to wield the crash axe first of all, okay? And let's just let's move everything back here for now. Stop hauling for a moment, and we're just going to listen in the space that we're in. I don't think that there's anyone else here. I feel like they would be making a fair bit of noise if they were. So, let's see what we got going on down here. Got first aid kits, we got a stethoscope over here as well. We are going to want that, so let's go swap back to the old duffel bag and haul everything else along for the moment. Stethoscope, unfortunately, doesn't look like we're going to be able to fit that, so that's just going to have to go on the ground with everything else. We're going to take that gauze, because of course we're going to... Ooh, a sewing kit. and quite a few condoms. I don't think that we're going to get a chance to use those, but the sewing kit is certainly useful. Codeine and antibiotics, yes please. And checking the rest of the place. Injectable irons. I mean, quite a lot as well, probably more than we need, and that's probably more tramadol than we're ever going to need. Jeez, a healthy amount of antibiotics as well. I'd say that we're probably pretty good on medical supplies for the moment. So then, we're still not in a good position health-wise. Our torso is absolutely wrecked. That building up there, super dangerous. We want nothing to do with it whatsoever. We still have more ruins that we need to try and explore in this town, and we really do need to make this place safe before we can even consider resting. And if we were to try and rest, where would we? Ooh, okay, we may be able to crack open that manhole cover over there. I think we're going to just beeline straight towards that for now, because that's also a place where we can drop stuff off. More mechanical whirring, which I just hate right now. It's just giving me so much anxiety. Okay, so we do have a scavenger within sight at the moment over towards the southeast. They're quite a distance away, so I think we should be able to make it without them actually catching proper sight of us. Okay, we're nearly there, Walter. Okay, we're going to need to get that crash axe back in hand. Let's see if we can't get this to work. Pry? Okay, can we climb down? It becomes blocked off. No! No! That is really unfortunate, because I don't think that we're going to find somewhere that we can go down around here. I mean, the rest of the buildings here, they're all going to be 2-story. There's nothing that actually gets us below the surface. We may be able to blanket up enough to be able to survive, but yeah, it would take a lot, and I just don't think that we'd have enough. We could try and sleep with one of the cryo suits on. That might be the only option for when it comes to sleep. But hey, look, our torso is recovering at the moment, so that's good. We've got that going for us. We are actually thirsty and hungry at the moment, though, so we're going to need to start having something. Let's go knock back 2 of these. Actually, let's go 3 survival rations for now. We don't have any drinkable water right this second because everything is frozen. Yup. Okay, but hey, we did see the scavenger that was down that way there. The scavengers have had some pretty useful things on them in the past, so maybe we want to try and see if we can't take them out. And we know that the rifle is more than capable at doing that. Obviously, the Magna driver is great, but I think we're going to go for the rifle in this instant. And let's just see if we can't get them to head out towards us. We're actually just going to yell and see if that gets the attention of anything down here in the ruins. From the east, you hear hostile detected. That's not good. That's really not good. Was that from here? Yup, okay, so that's not us. That's not on us, but it's on something. Yeah. Okay, so there is more than likely a machine of some kind that is fighting. Okay, and it looks like we might have some Magellan suits up here as well. We do, okay, and some other Frontier cryo suits and whatnot. We're going to make sure that we keep safe mode turned on at this point as we start to explore down near these ruins. This is fine. You know what? Let's go for the ruins that are across the road first of all. We're not hearing any activity here at all. There probably isn't actually much going on here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we can mark that area there as clear. We have another astrobiology lab that we could peek into, but in general, they don't seem to have that much that we actually want from them. Let's just kind of try and stick to the outskirts of the ruins here, and I'll just be peeking around corners. That no doubt is a skitterbot that we're hearing in the other building, but I don't want to make any assumptions, you know? Okay, let's just move here. Oh boy, it is going off over there. I think we want to get a Magna driver in on that because we've got 2 scavengers, we've got 2 broken cyborgs, and of course the frickin' drone. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's kind of terrifying. They're going to be more than a little busy with each other, so that's going to give us enough time to get up here and do what we need to do. The scavengers, I'm not so concerned about. The drone, that's where my concern is. Oh, and we're freezing again. Okay, stop moving items. Yes. Okay, we need to activate the heat retention cream. Looks like we're gonna have to drop that to be able to do it. Okay, we got it on, but we are knocked out. Is the exosuit? The exosuit's completely out of power. We just lost a lot of power really fast because we had a considerable amount of it just before. Okay, this ain't great. This ain't great. So the exosuit is going to have to come off. Exosuit frame. We'll be taking that off for now. So we just have our cold resistance cream on at the moment. That's not good. Our strength is 0 right now. Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. It just took us a second after getting outside the suit. We're very cold at the moment, except we're very hot. Okay, so I think what's happening here is that the heat retention cream is just offsetting the cold, so we've warmed up a lot. That'll start to kind of level out, but yeah, we just need to kind of give everything a second to become normal. We might also be able to get up to the suits that are up here, the Frontier cryo suits that we saw. I'm going to start moving in that direction, but right now we are just... we're really, really slow and we seem to be struggling to just step onto things. Our armor's hurting. Yeah, this is going to take a second for everything to come back to normal. Our stats are looking okay. Yeah, okay, temperature has leveled out. It is saying that we're chilly. That's bad. That's very bad. Yep. Let's just let's move away from all of that for now, Walter. And we've got a broken cyborg on us. Okay, this is very bad. This is I don't know how you got up here in the time that you did, but hi. Let's get that safe word out, please. Okay, I don't know where that cyborg just went, but it's not on us right this second. That's good. It's saying our mouth is going to get frostbitten soon. I don't think that's going to happen. We're okay. It's saying that we're chilly. I think it's going to take a little bit for that to go away, and there's a bit of frost nip that's there as well, because the cold hits us so incredibly quickly. Wow, this is a very, very dangerous position for us to be in. You know what? We can actually wear that duffel bag of ours now, so we're going to put that on our backpack. The cold resistance cream is going to last for 7,000 turns, so we're good in that regard. We should have most of our batteries and everything else on us at the moment. I think the best thing for us to do is just go get one of the proper suits, one of the Frontier suits that isn't surrounded by, everything else. It seems to be trying to get us to... It also seems like it's trying to stop us from stepping on the snow right now, but we shouldn't be taking any damage from it. And I don't think that we actually are. I think this is just a side effect of the initial exposure that we had. Yeah, okay. Let's clamber on inside here for now. Let's go see if we can find a cryo suit. They're going to be by the front door, if anywhere. Okay, we've got a cryo mask that is going to fit us, so let's go and put that on for now. Cryo suits, they're all poor fitting. We don't have much of a choice right now. I think we're just going to have to go for the poor fitting suit and just have that be what it is. Nothing is conflicting right now, but obviously we're dealing with a fair bit of encumbrance. While this will protect us from the cold, it doesn't protect us outright. Still, let's just take a moment. We're in this place, we might as well check it out. Okay, after looking through it all, we're not finding any rigs or anything else like that, so that is what it is. Let's head back towards our stuff and we'll see if we can't get some medium batteries into the suit, just so that we can get it activated. Okay. Reload the cryo mask first of all, put that medium battery into it, and the cryo suit, we'll put the big one into that. And we are going to turn them on. Excellent. So in general, that's going to make us off the charts warm. Okay, all right, so let's turn it off for now. I figured they might just kind of cancel each other out, but no. It seems like we are more than warm enough at the moment with the heat retention cream that we've put on. This is still going to offer us some kind of protection, so I think it's worth us having it on. It's not a lot of protection, mind you. It does slow us down a little bit. We're not going to be fighting in combat though, that's the thing. So what I want to try and figure out first of all is if we still have a cyborg close to us, and it sounds like we do. It sounds like they're right here. Although that's mechanical whirring right here, which that's really concerning because that means that the bot could be right there. And that's not good news for us. I think what we want to try and do is swap out to the magnet driver now, put the safe word away for the moment. We're just going to have to leave everything here on the ground and see if we can't approach this from the distance. And I'm just going to have to be kind of like cautiously peeking out every now and then because we'll have a moment. We're hearing hostile detected again, and that's from the northeast. So it's definitely still up there, but there is something else that's down here with us now. So great. Fantastic. Just wonderful. This is fine. This is totally fine. Okay, so maybe then we could deal with the scavengers that we saw over here. Hit them with a magnet driver? Well, we're not hearing anything right now, but then again, they can be quite quiet, can't they? Yes, they can. Like there's a scavenger right there. We're just going to yell, see if we can't get their attention. I mean, they're probably hearing a lot of the stuff that's going on down there right now. So peek around the corner, nothing on the street. That's a lie, there's a skitterbot to the northeast. Is it far enough away that it's going to cause us trouble? No, it's far. Okay, we still can't see. Ah, there we go, a scavenger. All right, how difficult is this going to be to get a shot here that isn't going to absolutely obliterate us. Probably quite difficult. Let's get some more distance, just so that we're not accidentally going to just hit like a wall. You gonna come around this corner or not? A little hard to tell, really. Gosh, they are being real difficult right now, aren't they? I'm actually just gonna pop back over towards this car. I just want to see what we've got on the ground here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I wasn't expecting all of that. Purification tablets, that's nice. The flare as well. I think we're probably just going to leave that stuff there for the moment, but you know, it's cool to see. Chocolate covered coffee beans, we can eat those right now. And we will. We are going to knock all of those back. And that should hopefully give us a little bit of energy. Okay, still not liking this scenario at all. We're going to get safe mode back on again. Okay, we can see a scavenger to the northeast. There it is. Hello. All right then. So we should probably be using the laser rifle, but we know that this thing works. We know that it works rather well. Let's just see how well. Okay, all right. It didn't do as much as I was hoping. So let's try and see if we can follow that up with another shot. Honestly, I think the EMP from this is going to be more valuable against the robots that we're facing. At the same time though, for a grazing strike, that still did a lot of damage, just not enough. These bastards, they just keep coming, don't they? Okay, that was a little close for comfort, but we took it out. That's the main thing. We can't hear right now, so that's not a great position to be in. We've got a military rucksack on it though, which might actually have more carrying capacity than what we are using at the moment, the duffel bag that is. So comparing the two, total capacity 74 liters and it can hold a weight of 102. Oh yeah. Okay, I think just in general, the military rucksack is going to be able to contain more. So, we know what to do about that then. We have to wear the rucksack first of all, and then we unload the duffel bag. Okay, and we got a skitterbot. That is now dangerously close to us. What options do we have at our disposal? Honestly, probably going back to the pistol right now is going to be the best thing that we can do. Let's get it out. Oh, and it shocks us. So let's start to run away from this thing as fast as we can. It is fast. It's just like right on our tail. Okay, come on. Let's get a shot. 23 damage. That's something. Another. Okay, it's dead. And we are lucky to bloody be alive. We need to get our hearing back before this just goes all wrong. Let's smash that corpse as well. I don't think there's anything else that we want to try and take from me right now. Did we finish unloading the duffel bag? No, we didn't. There we go. I think we're done with that now. So the duffel bag shall be dropped over there for the moment. And let's get the magnet driver back out. Okay, so we need to get back to our equipment. Or alternatively, we could try and get on one of the Magellan suits. Purely just because the Magellan suits have more protection, just in general. Let's go get that laser rifle though, rather than the magnet driver, because from what we've seen, the magnet driver isn't as good at taking down the scavengers. We can probably take a fair few more things with us, so we're going to take the power cartridge, we're going to take the crash axe with us as well, and let's maybe take some of these plasma cells too. Everything else we're just going to leave there on the ground for the moment, and let's see if we can't get over towards where these suits are. Okay, now obviously we can't hear anything right now, so I'm trying to move cautiously, knowing that we could kind of get grabbed by a scavenger any moment, and there we go. Let's go start moving, get away from this thing. Okay, it takes it a second to get out of there, huh? All right, let's start to steady up. That looks like a pretty good line to me. Let's see if we can take that. And we hit it for a lot of damage. Let's just change back to a pulse now and see if we can finish it off. We can, just as a broken cyborg makes its way through here and towards us. But the cyborg itself is already damaged. I don't know if we can damage the cyborg with this weapon. I think we're going to give it a shot though. I'm going to see if we can. We can always swap back to the pistol if we really need to. Let's just go back down a step here. Another. It's in the darkness there somewhere, or just like in an area that we can't actually see right now. We're going to turn on safe mode. Just wait for it to appear. There it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, and it doesn't matter whether it takes damage from it or not, because the cyborg exploded upon impact there. One of the effects of this weapon. And we can hear it was chiming for a little bit, that it was overheating, but now it seems to be okay. It seems to be happy. Let's bash that corpse there, move over onto this one, bash that, and that's given us an understanding of survival. Ooh, we got ourselves a Herc rig here, but it is quite damaged. We're going to see if we can find a better one than that. Let's continue moving on. Put safe mode back on here. Keep that on, of course, and let's see what we've got. Poor fitting Magellan helmet. So there were some others over here, right? So there's the Magellan exosuit that just in general is going to give better protection across the board, but it is hard to charge, right? How much of our gel do we have left? We have a lot of that left at the moment. So let's go take off the Frontier cryosuit and the cryo mask for the moment. Let's wear the Magellan, and unfortunately it looks like we can only chuck on bad helmets at the moment. But looking at the protection, it's just a lot better than the cryo mask. It's going to give our head really, really nice protection. So, full Magellan suit for the moment. Ideally, we'll find, oh, excellent, a helmet that fits. Wonderful, let's go straight for that. So, dropping off the old helmet, we got ourselves a new one. Wonderful. Okay, that is some good news. Now, can we actually carry these still? I think we might be able to. Yup, it does make us overweight though. So let's carry them for the moment, and we're going to carry them down towards where the rest of our equipment is, and we're just going to stage them there for now. Do we want to keep that duffel bag still? I'm glad we can kind of hear it again now. We're hearing hostile detected just over and over and over again. Let's drop them down here for now. So, you two, you're staying there for the moment. You're hearing mechanical whirring. That is very disconcerting. Let's go back to the Magna Drive for now, and I'm just going to start kind of peeking. I kind of want to know what's going on around the corner, first of all. Okay, mechanical whirring is a broken cyborg. Now we know. Is it going to come for us? Is it going to cause us trouble? Yeah, probably if we try and go for the others. So let's just try and see. Oh boy, this is going to be way too close for comfort. Yeah, no, it is. So we just need to back up. Whether I like it or not, we need to just try and get more distance here. Okay, there we go. On the road, we can get a fair amount of it. Let's start to steady up and hope that the EMP does the work we need it to. It does. It does. But in that case, it wasn't actually the EMP. It was just 70 damage that we did with this thing. Wonderful. Smash the corpse. Continue after a break. Okay, got our breath back, and we're ready to continue this fight. We've got 6 rounds left at the moment. We can always slot out more. Let's actually just take those with us if we can. And unfortunately, we can't hear again, which is not great. We're going to put on safe mode though, just so that if we do end up walking over towards a square where there are enemies, we'll know what's up. Okay, so it looks like they've won against the Skitterbots. We still have the drone though, the autonomous Talon UVG, or UGV rather. Can we hit that from over here? No, we're not going to have the range to hit that. Okay, how then do we deal with that thing? Well, we do have scrambler grenades. We could make it neutral for a moment and then hopefully be able to take it out. Look, I would hope that it would be occupied enough that it's not going to try and shoot us, but I don't know. I don't trust these damn things. I also just don't know if we can get anywhere close enough to be able to take it out, just from a position of cover. Like we could maybe try and come from the north. I think even if we try and head from over that way, we will struggle. I think worst case scenario, if we come from that side, it should have a harder time hitting us because it's going to be shooting through the other enemy to begin with. So I think that that's a safer route for us to go. So let's just peek. All right, we're going to go up this way first of all, and then down here, and then down here. Peeking around the corner. How far can we fire? I think it's just within range. Just. Can we take a precise shot? Yes, we can. Okay, we hit the scavenger, and we did get the drone, but we didn't do enough damage to it. Let's try and shoot again. We're still pretty steady. Oh, there we go. The Talon drone dies in plasma fire. Wonderful. Okay, so we should still be pretty steady again, I think. We're just going to fire straight towards them. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. We can hear it frantically overheating now. What happened to the other scavenger that was there? They're still there, apparently. They are still there, somewhere amongst all of the fluid splatter and whatnot. I think they're probably just around the corner. So let's just wait. Actually, hang on. No, we need to reload this thing. Solid hydrogen. Okay, there we go. And there it is. Okay. All right. Hello, you. And from the northeast, we hear hostile detected. Northeast and above. So we're just going to run because we know that things can hit us between different levels now. So we're not going to take that chance. We do not want to get pinged from that kind of distance away. No. Heading back down here. Let's go get the tactical laser out because in general, it's just going to have more range. And let's just head around here for now. From the northeast and above, we hear hostile detected yet again. Okay. How far can we shoot with this thing? Wow. We've got a lot of range, but I don't think that we can really get them from that kind of distance. Let's just do a pulse. Okay. I mean, it kind of goes near it, but that's it. I really want that other one down. Okay, we're gonna do it, except we're gonna have to go around the long way here. Okay, back out on the street. Let's just start moving around here. Okay, we're hearing a lot of noise down this way now. From the south and above, we're hearing hostile detected, peering around the corner. Very hard to tell what's going on. There's fighting happening down here. There's a lot happening over towards the east, maybe? Again, it's very hard to tell. Alright, so you're still there. Okay, we're just gonna do a pulse to start with. 27 damage, nice. Another one of those. Oh, there we go. That'll do it. Let's move in, bash these corpses, and we'll see if they have anything. Permanent markers. There's a broken security bot on the ground there. Nothing on any of these bodies other than, hey, some dark cola. We're definitely going to take that. And we haven't, by a long shot, cleared this area, but we've certainly got closer. And somehow, we have narrowly escaped the fate of General May. Walter Krauss, you nearly have this town under your control. And once you do, we can gather up all the resources that are here and start to put together an existence. There is still more to see in Aftershock, and it would seem that more is getting added over time. Where the series will take us, I don't know just yet, but we're already 3 characters in. It is deadly, that's one thing for sure. Legionnaires, as ever I ask you, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay